Yeah, so I'm live on the YouTube now. Okay, fine. Let's start. Okay, so I'm sharing the video. All right. Yeah. So let me share my screen.
Mhm.
So we will do loops today. And okay, so the coding. So you are doing coding on the VS Code, right?
Yes, that's what I chose.
VS Code only again.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, we will do loops today. All right. So you said membership operator. So last time we did this one. Okay.
Correct.
So let's start with the loops. Okay. So what is loops basically? So that is working fine. Yes, it's working fine. Yeah. Loops. So what is basically a loop? So basically, loops is used to repeat a set of code again again. Basically, it is related to the, you can say, for example, let me a different folder. We can say practice. Uh, any- Python 2026. Just 1 minute. Okay, so I made a folder and now I will make a file. So I will show you how we can use the loop, the cause of loop. Okay, so my file. So hope you are able to see my screen very clearly, right? The words are very clear. So okay, I will ask you a question. See, for example, if I say my country is yes, there. So if I have to show this in output 5 times, how is in the output? If you have to show this say 5 times, how will you able to do
Yeah.
that?
So,
Yeah.
well, about loops, what I know is we have for loops. We have different types of loops. Then we
Yes,
have,
correct. But why? But why we use the loops?
as you said before, like to do not repeat our code. Like we can bring to print something many times, and when you then we use loop
Yes, correct.
to make a
For example, if I have to print this sentence 5 times, I have so let's three times. So what I have
Mhm.
to do? I have to copy this and 3 more times, and then if I run it, the three we see here, right? But again, okay, because see, this code again to get the same output, right? So instead of this,
Mhm.
what we do, we use the loop. Okay. So what will happen in the loops? We will write this only once, but we will execute this line of code 3 times. Okay. So it will give the same output like this. Are you able to understand?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a loop. So how many types of loops we are having? Let's see. So Python has basically two loops. You can say it's for loops, for loops first. So for loops is used when we have to how many times you have to run your you have to 1 minute, 1 minute. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. So I said if I ask you to make a 5 cup of tea, right? So to do that kind of work, you will use for loop. Okay. Or you can say to repeat to show some sentence 5 times. You have to use a for loop. For loop is used whenever we know how many times we have to do the particular task. Okay, so we will do the for loop. Okay, and while loops. Let me give you an example. While we use while loops when we don't know how many times we have to repeat. For example, Wahida, if I ask you that you have to apply for jobs, so how many times you will apply for jobs? No, no, but you will when you will stop. Yes, whenever you get the job, you will stop, right? So there is not specific number how many times you will apply, right? There is not a specific number. It could be 10, 20, 30, anything, right? So same happens with the while loop. While loop basically depends on condition. This loop is based on condition. Okay, so we do not know how many times we have to repeat. So that is condition based. But in the for loop, we know how many times we have to repeat. This is the main difference. Are you able to understand this? Okay. No, yeah, I understand, but I was confirming if you have any doubt. Okay, so I will show you the example of both of them, for loop and while loop. Okay, so let's do the for loop first. Yeah, let's do the for loop first. How we can. Okay, so for loop. So for example, if I have to print this sentence 3 times, how can I do with the for loop? So we'll write for I in range 3. Let me run this and then I will explain you this code. Can you see this? Yeah. How many times it is there? Yes. If I write 5, yeah. If I write 5, then it will give us 5 times. See. Yeah. Basically, yes, yes. Let me explain you this. I was showing you the output, then I will explain this. Okay. For I in range, this is a syntax for writing the for loop. For I is a variable, okay, and in range, what is range? Range is basically a function and it takes a number. It is 5. 5 means what? range 5. So it will start generating number 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. It will start generating number from here, from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many numbers are these? 5 numbers, right? So range will generate the numbers. Okay, it starts with the 0. Yeah, and that number one by one will be getting saved into the this variable I. Okay, and yes, every time, see, for example, if it generates a number 0, 0 will be stored here, and this code will run one time. Then it will go back again here. Then it will generate 1. 1 will be stored here, and it will run one more time. Again it will go here, and it will generate 2. 2 will be stored here, and it will run again. It will keep on doing until this number ends. Stop generating the number. Okay, like this. So for example, let me show you by running this I. Let me show you the value of I. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So it starts with the 0. Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you have any doubt? Yeah, I think Java is having something like this, right? Java for like this. I Yeah, starting from the 0, then yeah, I should be greater than or something like less than 11, or I should be keep on increasing like this, right? Yes. Yeah, other programming language is having like this, but the this one is different. Python is very different here. So yeah, but uh, instead of range, there is no other. For numbers, you have to do the range only. Okay, one more thing. So the number starting from 0, you can set it to start from 1 also. Like you can write 1 to till 1 to 5, like this. Then it will start from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. But it will be not 5 times now. It will be 1 to 4. Because the last number, yeah, last number is not included. Yes. No, no, no. We started with the 1. We started with the 1, but it will stop from before the last point. Yeah, for example, if I write 11 here, it will stop till 10. Yes, correct, correct, correct. So whatever it is generating, that is the index values. Yes. By default, it starts from the 0. But if you give some number, it will start from that number. But these are the index. Yeah, correct. Yes, yes, correct. Yes, it is 3 to 10, right? Yeah, yeah, yes, correct. As you, if you go by the logic, it's like this number, the loop should be less than this number, the endpoint, less than that number. Correct. Okay, that is. Uh, include 11, but we cannot do that here because last point is always excluded. We cannot. Yeah, so this is the problem. Okay, so all right, let's start. And next thing is this is for loops, right? Okay, one more thing. You can see there is a gap here. Can you see that? Do you know the reason why this gap is here? Yeah, it's for organization also, and it's called indentation. Indentation. It means space. Okay. So in Python, basically, let me tell you. See, in JavaScript and other programming language, it is just this brackets, right? They use bracket like this, like this. Yes. So for other programming language, it is very easy to tell the for loop that this sentence is inside this for loop, right? By this bracket. But Python does not use this bracket. Basically, they come in if they have to tell that this sentence is a part of for loop, they will give the space. Space means every line if you write after this, like this, you have to give the space. It means every line is a part of for loop. And if you write, yeah, if you do not give space, then this is not part of for loop now. Yeah. Yes, in yeah, new line. Let me show you. So this is, we can say, suppose, see, just 1 minute. It, it, it did me numerous times. Okay, see this. USA is 3 times. You can see, right? And this India, my country is India, is outside the loop, so it's only 1 time, right? Yeah. If I put it inside the this one, if I put it inside the for loop, then it will also repeat many times. See, US India, US India, US India. So anything which is inside this for loop, inside the, we can say, the block of for loop, then that will be repeated. Okay. Okay. So are you able to understand this? So this is outside the loop and this is inside loop. This is outside, inside. Okay. All right. So do you have any question to ask? Yeah, because when it was zero, this both of them ran. That's why they are together. They are together, not different. So the value of I for one iteration is one repetition, one iteration is same. So they both got printed one at once, and this another one, they both got run executed at once. So this is the difference. Yes, basically, yeah. So range will keep on generating numbers from zero. So it will be storing and it will keep on showing up. This one. Yeah. Okay. So okay, by practice you will get to know this. Okay. So let's. Okay. So this is for loops, and okay, we have the while loops also. So while loop. So this is little bit we can say it's little bit hard to understand this one because this is condition based. Okay. So let me show you a task. Like the task is print number 1 to 5 using for loop. Sorry, using while loop. How we can do with the while loop? See. So, because we know the while loop is basically a condition based, right? It is based on condition. So, the starting point of number is 1. So, we can say I is 1 and yes, and stopping point is what? So, we can say I j will be the stopping point. So, you can write 5. Okay, and then now you have to use both of this. So, you write while the value of I is less than j, then print my country is yes. Let's do this. Oh shit, wait. Yeah, this is the you have to keep note that it is very necessary. Let me do it first and then I will explain. I plus equal 1. See, my country is USA. It is doing 4 times only, right? Because it is generating 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is not included. Let me tell you why. See, basically, while loop is condition based. So basically, no matter what we can say, what equation is here. Basically, while loop will only run when this condition over here is true. Okay, true. If it is true, then it will run the next lines. Okay. So basically, what is the value of I? Yes, correct. Very nice, very nice. The value of I in the beginning is 1, so it is less than 5. So it will run this and it will increase. This will increase the value of increment the value of I by 1. Okay, this will keep on increasing. Basically, you know that we have done assignment operator. Yes, we have done an assignment operator. This one, yeah, it was plus equal here. It was for increment. Yeah, so same thing we are using here plus equal 1. So the whatever is the value of I will be increased by 1. If it is 10, it will become 11. So okay, yeah. So it print the country and it will increase the value. Now the value of I increased, right? It was 1. Now it became 2 here. So it will run again. So 2. Now the value of I is 2. 2 is less than 5. True or false? True. So it will print it, and again it will increase the value of I by 1. How much it will become if it is true? 2. If it is 2. Suppose the value of I is 2. After increment, how much it will be? Yeah, 3. So 3 is less than 5. It will print it and it will increase one more time. Is 4 less than 5? It will print it. It makes 5. Is 5 less than 5? So it will not run again. Okay. So you can print the value of I here to see that. See 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take your time, you can understand it, and yeah, you can understand this one. And um, where when we printing the number from 1 to 5. Yeah, no matter what your code here is, no matter, it could be 10 line of code, it could be 20 line of code, no matter, it will repeat 4 times that code. Yeah. So let's give me you the real life example. While loop. So okay, let's keep it simple. Let me see what is here we have. While loop and for loop. Okay, we have done it. Okay. So okay, now let me. Okay, you tell me. Okay, will you do one task? Yes, on your laptop. Task is print the number from 5 to. Oh, okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, what was the error in the laptop? Okay, so the fan was working or not? Earlier, what happened to the fan? Oh, okay, 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 okay. So there was a defective fan, huh? Oh my God, it's a big problem. Oh, okay, okay. All right, just 1 minute. Okay, yeah. So your challenge is this. How will you do this with the for loop? You can tell me just. Yeah, 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 yeah. So like, yes, for this one, how we will do it? Uh, Correct. But okay. Just let's print it. Let's print the number I only. See, it's 5 to 15, not 15. 5 to 14, not 15. How can we fix it? How we can show the 15 number? Yes, correct. See this. Okay, this one. Okay, now let me ask you how we can do with the while loop. Same thing. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Yeah. I is less than j. You have to keep on running until the j is achieved, right? That's why we write less than j. Yes, correct. Very nice. You don't forget this plus this one last line. Never forget this one. Otherwise, this will be always 5, and this condition will always be true. So it will keep on running again and again. Okay, infinite loop it will go. Okay, so run it. See 5 to 15. All right. Okay. Okay. Fine. So this is for loop and while loop. Let's go to the next one. That is the break statement. Can you hear me well? Okay. So then we have break statement. So the break statement, with the break statement, we can stop the loop before it has looped through all the items. So basically, break statement is very important. Okay. So let me show you how important it is. Now, for example, I am writing a loop which will print a number from 1 to 10. Okay. Yeah. Uh, no matter. 1 comma 11. Okay. So if I say, suppose if the number, so let's say 3, we have to, suppose number is 3. Okay. If the number is 3, what I want is that it will stop the code then and there only. If the number is 3, okay, I want that. So how will you do it? So you can write, if the value of I is 3, then what you can do, you can break. Okay, so just run it and let me show you. Can you see that? 1 and 2. When the number was 3, when a number is 3, so it breaks, right? It breaks here. Yeah, because print is after the break. Print is after the break. So it means break happened before the printing. So that's why it didn't print. Yeah, because in the case of 1, this condition was not true. So it ran successfully. So the number was 1. So it checked it, everything was fine, and it printed it. When a number was 2, it checked it, the number was not 2, so it printed. But when it was 3, it checked it, and it was 3. So that's why it ran the break for that condition. So the program will never run again. So break is, yeah, important. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. So for every value 1 and 2, this was false, right? But for 3, it became true. That's why it did the break. Okay. Yeah. So this one, the break statement, is very important. So whenever you want your loops to break or anything, your code you want to break in the middle, uh, then you have to use the break statement. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that is break statement. Okay. Let me put it 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, when it was 6, it didn't printed anything. It break the loop. Okay. Only 5 values in there. Okay. Yeah. So this was break statement. Yes, that's right. Because see, when the number was 6, so it was matching this, and it became true, right? So it became true, so it ran the break. So it break the whole loop. So it didn't got a chance to go to the next line. Yes, it is looking for it, but before printing the break apply, right? That's why it didn't print. It was not, it didn't got a chance to print. That's it. Yes. So it matters a lot whether you are doing the print or yeah. See this. Now I did the print before the break. Now it will include the 6 also here. Let me run it. See, it printed a 6 first, then checked, and then did the break. Yes, because it printed first, then checked, then break, right? Earlier, the print was at the bottom, so it breaked first and didn't got chance to print. Okay. Yeah. So this is break, and you can apply this in the while loop also. You know. Yeah, you can stop the while loop wherever you want. Okay. So the next we have is the continue statement. Just 1 minute. So next we are having the continue statement. Continue statement. So this is also similar to the break, but little bit different. With the continue statement, we can stop the current iteration of the loop and continue with the next. It ignores the rest of the code when continue statement found. Basically, continue do not stops the whole code. It just stop that particular cycle, that particular round only. Let me show you what I said. So, suppose now I'm saying I'm printing number from 1 to 10, and if the number is 6, then it will continue. And for the rest of the number, it will print the number. Okay, let's run it, and then we will talk about it. What do you see here? What is missing here? No, no, check it. Something is missing here. Yes. So let me explain you this now. See, basically, for I in range, if the number is 6, what it will do? Continue. What is continue? Continue means you already know, right? Because this runs for the 10 time, right? This run 10 times. But continue. What happen will the continue? Continue means the 6th round, which is it is doing the cycle, the round. The 6th round, it is doing. If the condition matches, if it is continuous, then it will not run the further code after the continue. It will skip everything after the continue. That is the meaning of continue. Continue means it will not go further to execute the code after this. It will directly jump to the next one, 7th round. If it is 6th round, it will not go further to print it. It will jump to 7th. That's why you do not see the 6th one here. What you said? Yeah, we didn't. We yeah, it's correct. We didn't said it to remove it. We said continue. Continue means what is the meaning of continue? Continue means it will this if Python found this keyword continue, it will not run the code after this. Like how many line of code you are having next to the continue, it will not run for that particular round circle for that particular cycle. Okay. So basically, what I said, continue. Continue means it ignores the rest of the code. So yeah, it ignores the rest of the code after the continue. Yes. No matter what you have written, no matter how much line of for loop, it will ignore all if the condition matches. Yeah, this is what I'm telling. That will ignore that particular cycle only. That's why we have written the with the continue with the next, and it ignores the rest of the code when continuous statement found, and we can stop the current iteration. The current cycle is stopped only. Current iteration where the 6th round is stopped only, and rest of the further will go on. But the 6th one will be you know ignored. That particular cycle will be ignored, and rest will run. Yeah, read this. You can read this. Yeah. This is problem. Yes, I will correct it. So it ignores. So what should I write here? Yeah. It. What should I write here? After ignoring, right? Okay, the continuous statement, we can stop the current iteration, we can stop current iteration of the loop and continue with the next iteration, yes. And then it ignores the current iteration. It ignores the current equation. Yeah, it ignores the current iteration Yeah. Uh, iteration is like this, right? It ignores the current iteration when continuous statement found, right? Yeah. Yeah. So the next, it will go to the next iteration. Yeah. It goes to the next iteration, right? Okay, fine. So yeah, this is the meaning of the continue. Okay. So there is little bit different, right? So I will give you assignment to do on this. Okay, there is one more pass. This is very simple. This is nothing. So for loops cannot be empty, but if you for some reason have a for loop with no content, put it the pass statement to avoid another. So basically, what is pass? Pass basically is nothing. It's just like you made a for loop, and for now you want to write your next code. Okay, but this will throw error because you have not written your for loop completely, but you do not know what to write inside it. So if you run it, it will throw error. Yeah, because your for loop is not complete. So in that case, if you do not have any idea, but you have to write inside it, you can just write pass. So it will not throw error. Now, see, so pass is basically nothing, just a keyword to avoid the error. It's just a filler. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, next time we'll do the if else, and we have not done the if else yet. I know. We'll do it. And do you want to ask any question? Yeah, pass basically. Suppose you are writing for loop and you do not know what is what is the logic you have to write inside the for loop or while loop. If you do not have any idea right now, maybe in the future you will get idea. If you do not have an idea right now, you cannot leave it empty. Okay. Uh, yes. So it's better that you write fast, and so it does not throw an error, and you can write your next few line of code. Yeah, it will not show error now. But if you keep your for loop empty, it will throw error. For loop, while loop, functions, lot of stuff. Yeah, lot of places you can use this path. It has no working, but it just avoid the error. Yeah. All right. So let me. Yeah. So do you have any doubt till this point? Oh, okay, fine. All right. Okay, you were saying something that 50 minutes we were doing. You were saying something like that. I didn't understood that. What was that? Oh, okay, okay, no problem. See, minutes, I will no matter. Minutes, I will do it. I will patch up that minute. No, no, no worries. Hmm. Yeah, basically Zoom. If you are using the free Zoom, they are only having the limit of 40 minutes. So we cannot use the Zoom. That's why I use Google Meet. It is unlimited. Yeah. Okay, recording of this class you will get in the, you know, you will get in the YouTube, right? Yeah, you can recording. You can see there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Show me. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. This is Python extension. Python, open project folder. Okay. I think you need to. We have to install the Python. Have you downloaded the Python from the website? Yes, we did in the beginning, or maybe you can, or I can do a one session on this. Like we can download it. There is a website, python.org. You have to download the Python from that website. Yeah, you can download it from there, and then you can open this Visual Studio Code, and it will show up here the Python. The one which you are doing is not Python; it is Python extension, which is used to show up the file. In the next class, or maybe yeah, maybe in the weekdays you can do one class, and we will do this on your computer. I will guide you. All right. Yeah, have a good day. Bye bye. Welcome. 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 Bye bye.